Hello, hello, and welcome to Dear Dana. I know I have not really seen you all in like a week, and I am so sorry. I, as many of you know, have been fighting COVID, and I feel much better. I am on the mend, not quite where I would like to be, but I am almost there. But I am so happy to see all of you, and I know that you guys will be filing in any moment. We have a special guest today, Anastasia Holler. She is a very intelligent, beautiful, vivacious, funny woman that I met. Hi, Marie Crum. I met in Voices of Our Angels, and I believe she's also in Helping Parents Heal. She is one of the we call them white light parents, uh, a group of parents that have also lost a child. But I find it funny that a lot of us end up in groups of parents that we end up in a spiritual journey. Hello, Renee Rod. You'll have to forgive me, my voice is a little weak tonight, but I'm on the mend. Thank you all. Um, but we end up in white light parents. We end up in a spiritual journey. We find ourselves realizing that there is a other side, that love does go on, that you never really die. Hello, paranormal witch. Hey, Willow. And that we remain connected to our kids, and that we all often get signs. But there's much more than that, and her journey is very expansive, and it's quite amazing. And it has lent her, she started writing before she lost her son, and there have been amazing things that continued afterwards. So she is going to talk about her journey after as well. I think you're going to find it quite amazing. And I see all of you in the bushes as well, as always. And I am so humbled and grateful for all of you. And forgive me if I look kind of washed out tonight. Trying to make your way back from illness is not always a beautiful thing. So I was doing the best I could to look a little brighter. Fake it till you make it. But as always, in this group, we know your vibe attracts your tribe. So I'm doing my thing and trying to resonate higher. So please, tonight, show all of your love, resonate higher, embrace her with everything you have. And I'm going to go ahead as we wait for people to file in. And those in the bushes too, thank you. And drop that intro. Here we go. Here we go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And those that are in the replay gang, drop your comments below, ask any questions that you might have. And I am, excuse me for a moment, I will try and come back. I have something I'm dealing with. Oh, of course, Renee Rod, life happens. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drop the link for our guest, Anastasia Holler. Here we go. Anastasia, all you have to do is click that link right there, and it will go ahead and help pull you up. I know it was confusing when I tried to give you the link earlier, but the one that says StreamYard in the chat will help you to come up live with me, if you will, if you're still there. Do you see it, Anastasia? It says StreamYard right there in the chat. You just click on it and it will help pop you up right under where it says Dear Dana. Do you see it? I'm trying to charge my phone over here. I don't know if you have any questions. Anastasia, are you still in the chat? I hope that you are. Let's see if I can get you. Anastasia. There she is. There she was. I got her and she left. Trying one more time. We had you and you left. If you can do it from a laptop, it works better. You can do it from your phone. Try again. See if we can get her again. She is over in Arizona, one of the most spiritual towns that you can go to. That is on my bucket list. You can find some of the most amazing crystals there too. And there's a vortex, a spiritual vortex that you can experience there in Arizona. I know her journey, part of her journey took her there during her life. Let's try again. You know, on Dear Dana's channel, you're going to have bloopers. Most of them are mine. How has everybody been since I have not seen you? So sorry about the oops. I did not expect to get COVID. You know, the Covina. Kids' duties. I know how those go, Willow. Anastasia, are you there? Let's try this again. Hey, Nikki. Oh, Lord, this puppy wants to come play with the cat. She acts like she wants to come to the show. Hey, Nikki. I am on the mend. Today was the best that I have felt. Um, I can tell I still get weak when I do too much, but today is the best I have felt. I know that I can tell that I need more rest for sure. Anastasia. See if I can. Oh, there she is again. Let's see if I can bring her up. Oh no, did I remove her? Add to the stream. Hey, Anastasia.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, it's breaking up
Hello?
just. I can hear you.
Okay, make it.
It's breaking up just a little bit.
Okay.
How are you doing?
How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm so happy to have you here.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
I'm doing well. How are you?
I am feeling better today than I have felt. Are you on a phone or laptop during her life?
Thank you, thank you, thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure. It seemed like we have a.
Something about my speakers, I don't know, I can't hear you very clearly. It breaks. But
Are
yeah,
you on phone or laptop?
the laptop, the laptop.
Do you think if you moved it, it might work?
I don't know why I can't hear you.
Hmm. Do you check your volume? Anastasia, turn your YouTube
Mm,
off. Hold on one second. We'll get this figured out one way or another. One second. I'm so sorry, everybody. So, so sorry. Oh no, I didn't mean for it to end up like this. Maybe I should have explained more. Maybe it's if she turns her YouTube off, she can hear me. Anastasia, turn the YouTube off.
yes, yes.
Can you hear me
Oh,
now?
oh, okay. Okay, I will. Yes, yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Yes, turn YouTube off.
Oh, wow, I don't know why I cannot hear you.
Look, read.
Yeah,
Turn YouTube off.
okay, okay.
Leave. Leave. I can't read. Uh, leave the live
Working.
on. Can we help her, everybody? Turn
Oh
YouTube
my
off. Leave the
gosh.
live on.
Yes, yes. Can you hear me? Can you hear
Yes.
me?
Can you hear me? Read. Read.
Okay, I turned off everything that I could.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah. I don't know. Bad connection. I don't know what to do. See if I can get the phone. I don't know. Is it bad on the phone? Mm, my gosh. This is funny. I told you we should have done that more because I don't know. I don't know. We should try it before. The connection is bad.
Okay, Anastasia,
Yeah.
you tell your story.
Can you hear me?
Yes, you tell your story.
Okay. So my journey started 17 years ago. I wrote my book, Challenging the Unseen. Um, I had a lot of crazy manifestation going on. I don't know if you ever talked to your audience about manifestation, did you?
Yes,
How to
yes,
make things manifest?
hmm
I don't know if you talked about it with your audience.
yes,
So I had a lot of, you did? Okay. So a lot of my dreams came true. A lot of my prayers came true. Prior to losing my daughter, I was shocked and so impressed that I wanted to write a book about it. So I wrote a book, and now I'm trying to even make it into a movie to reach wider audience. And what can I say? What can I say, really? Everything started before losing my daughter. And after I lost her, I had more manifestations happening in my life. And I felt also connected with her. And I just wanted to share my personal journey with you. I also included stories of other people. Um, I don't know what to say. We all go through changes. We all go through challenges in our life. And it is then when we actually sometimes try to connect with something more than us out there, with the unseen. So I did challenge the unseen, like the title of my book says. And the unseen has challenged me back by taking my daughter away. But I never lost my hope. I never lost my positivity. And I found out how to cope, and I thought to share my journey with more people. Everything started with a book when I was feeling really, really down, going through a divorce. A book told me about our connection with spirituality. So I was thinking, why not to write a book? My family and friends, they gathered together when I started to tell them different stories, and they said to me, why don't you write it down? Why don't you share your story? And I said, how am I going to do this? And a friend told me, write it the same way you're talking to a friend. So I said, okay, I'll do that. Now, this is my first book, but I also try to write children books because we can all use positiveness in our life. From We all can use it in all ages. We need positivity in our life. We need that, and I'm happy where I am. I feel that I have discovered new ways, new purpose in my life. I just wanted to share my ideas with more people. The same way you, Dana, you feel that you want to heal people, you want to guide people and help them.
Yeah.
I thought to myself, since I do have my medical background as well, why not? Why not indeed share my stories, share my, how can I say, beautiful, enlightening moments that I felt, shocking moments that I felt, beautiful, oh moments, aha moments with the world. Why not? Why not? So here we are today. I hope some people can benefit from our discussion today. So, what would you like me to say? What would you like me to tell you?
Anastasia, can you hear me now or no?
Yes, yes,
You can. Good.
yes.
Uh, First of all, start by talking to them about some of your signs with your daughter.
They were physical signs like touching me, tickling me, physical. And I was, I couldn't see anybody, obviously. That shocked me. Also, I had clairaudience, like shouting in my ear after prayer and meditation. I heard, let go and let God. Then I heard another message. We are spiritual beings in a physical body. Those were incredible. Also, with the electricity, I had with the electricity signs and songs. The radio started by itself. Pretty good signs, I would say.
Yeah.
and 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 spiritual dreams with significance. So the connection is there.
I've
The
tried to
connection is there.
explain to them that, I've lost grandparents, I've lost my dad, really significant bonds, but there's something vastly different when you lose a child, somebody that literally comes from you, that opens up this whole spiritual world in a way that I can't, or maybe I can, that there's this whole group of parents that we meet where it literally opens up a world that sets us on a journey, that opens up gifts within us, that we have these signs and these things happen that are tangible, that there's
Yes,
no denying. There's no denying.
there is no denying, and We say in my country, every obstacle in our lives, it is for something better. But I never really thought of transformation
Yeah.
because it is transformative. It is transformative. Not only better, there are no words. There are no words. Huge.
Jurian says, let me pop this comment up.
Yeah.
Jurian says, energy can't be destroyed, so it's possible for sure to feel them around you.
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
W-
100%.
100%.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
I feel like it is such a gutting loss, undeniably. I'm not saying it's a club that you want to be in. I don't want anybody to be in the club at all.
Yes.
But
Yes.
if you have to be in the club, let me tell you, um, whoever you want to say, God, the creator, whoever, things happen and it is absolutely life changing. Otherwise, I don't think we would survive it. And it's the
Okay.
truth.
So this is my take. I challenged the unseen. The unseen challenged me back. And now, if anybody is going to ask me, how how come you still believe in miracles, right? How come? Well, I cannot deny the fact that when I wanted something really bad, that it happened. It works 95, 99% of the time. So miracles can happen. Maybe our child didn't live, but everything else we were asking materialized, right? Everything else materialized. So why would of lose hope? Number one, you should never lose hope. You should keep on becoming and being the co-creator of
Yeah.
your own reality, You can be the healer of you. You can be the healer of others.
Yeah.
You can create miracles in your life and you can create miracles for others. You can create miracles in a personal level, but then you can create miracles with the collective in a wider scale. When
Yes.
you know your power within, when you understand you're a co-creator of your own reality, you have power, then being an empowered being, you can do so much good for the world.
Yes.
And maybe our kids know that we can continue a wonderful work even without them in the physical, in the
But they
spiritual,
assist.
they're there, they exist. And who says they don't help us? I see signs. I would say they do help us in our work. Sometimes we can feel it, and sometimes we're not so sure, but they're there.
They
Because
assist.
even if we can feel them sometimes, that means to me they're there. Maybe they're not allowed all the time to be showing really big, huge signs. Maybe that's not always their job to do, but they're there when we really, really need them. Every time I'm crying and I am upset, my daughter comes and immediately tries to get me out of it. Out of it. She hated to see me cry. She hated to see me suffer. She would make a girlfriend of mine call me and make me feel better. Like I said, one time it was a song coming on a closed radio, turned off radio.
Yeah.
It started by itself. Just like they're going to do things to get you out of the funk. They're going to be there when you pray, when you meditate. They're going to try their best to give you a sign. You need to go on. You cannot give up. You cannot give up because we're all temporary beings. One day we have an expiration date. We're all going to transition. It doesn't have to be today. It can be
Just
when it is going to be,
the physical
right?
is the physical is temporary. Our energy, our souls are
Yes,
not temporary.
yes,
But
yes.
they do that. I can 100%, they do assist. We have bigger
They
jobs,
do.
and you're
They do.
right, we are supposed to be servant leaders 100%.
Yes. Yes, we should focus on the big picture, right? On the big picture, on the larger picture. We cannot just stay in our misery, in the negativity vortex. We cannot do that. We need to adapt and we need to accept because acceptance is positivity. That's what positive means, to accept, not necessarily to be happy positive, to accept and to fix it, to fix it. When something wrong happens in our lives and it is unwanted and it is unexpected, you can run, you can put up with it, or you can make a difference. You can change the situation, you can make it better. And this is what I'm trying to tell people. You can stay on the positive. It is
Yeah.
up to you. You choose, you allow a healthy living. You allow good things in your life. You allow them. And the opposite, why would you allow negativity for? No. If
Yeah.
it is a negative thought that it comes, throw it to the garbage, to a mental garbage. Throw it away and
Jerry
replace
says,
it with, yeah.
he says, where do you believe your daughter is now?
Oh my gosh. Okay. What can I say? Like right now. She could be in the room with me right now. I don't know. She could be very much in the room. She could be in another plane, but I know that she visits. That much I do know. I don't have all the answers, guys. I
there
don't have
is a,
all the answers.
I
Yes.
mean, I can say from my experience, when I had the NDE at age 12, there is another
Yes.
plane. It is a heavenly plane. When you go over there
Okay.
energetically, when you go over
Yes.
there, you
Yes.
can choose to fashion it any way
Okay.
you want to.
I
Like,
believe the same, Dane. I believe the same. Yeah.
I mean, it's beautiful. Don't, in general, it's beautiful. But
Yes. I believe the same.
if I
Mhm.
wanted my aspect of where I was to look like a
Yes.
cabin at the beach, I could manifest a cabin at the beach, and it would be done energetically, and it would feel tangible to me.
Okay.
It would feel that way to
Okay. Of
me.
course. Yes. Yes. It
But
is. You can create it. You can create it.
if I got
Or
tired of
tangible.
it tomorrow,
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
could switch it to something else. Do you see what I'm saying?
That's what
E-
they're saying. That's what they're
Everything is
saying.
energetically changeable. But also,
Tangible.
I
Yes.
know
It's
on the
visible.
other side,
Hmm.
we have
Okay.
jobs that we are passionate about, that we assist in doing things. But there are also earthbound angels. I know
Yes.
that for a fact as well. And I also know that energetically, we can do jobs there but we can also expand our energy here.
And we're all interconnected. We're
Yeah,
all of us interconnected. I'm going to give you a story from my book. Can I?
yeah,
Okay. So I was moving from Boston to Arizona, and I had a jar with pennies. And I was going to go to the bank. I thought it could be close to $60. I didn't know exactly how much. And I needed that money, to tell you the truth. But when I was at my exit door, I asked, I said, should I give the money to my neighbor who was taking care of a church for repairs, just like a donation?
yeah,
Or I said, should I go to the bank? And I said that 3 times. Should I go to my neighbor? Should I go to the bank? Should I go to the neighbor? Should I go to the bank? And I heard that was the first time that I became clairaudient, that a voice said, give it to your neighbor. So I did not have any money, like I said. I obeyed to that voice. Give it to the neighbor. I gave it to my neighbor. She said, thank you. And later on, she asked me to go visit her. And then she said to me, thank you again for giving me the money I needed so bad to make a repair in my church. She said, I was praying to God when you came, and I said, God, I don't have $65. Can you please help me? And she said, you banged at the door, and guess what? You didn't give me 55. You didn't give me 60. You gave me $65 exactly. And I said, oh, when I was leaving my door, I was praying also, and I said, should I take them to the bank or should I give them to my neighbor? And a voice told me, give them to your neighbor. And she says, oh, the Holy Spirit is talking to you. And I go, oh. I said, stop, stop. And we both got scared. Okay, real story. We are interconnected. What
yeah.
do you think about that? It's crazy. It's
Not so
crazy.
crazy. And Jurian
It's
makes a
crazy.
statement. Things aren't so. It's funny how we want to think that being connected to a higher power or the universe or whatever is crazy. But then when things happen otherwise that are on earth, bad things, other things, we don't think it's so crazy, right? Good
When it
things,
happens to us, it's not crazy anymore.
right, right. But Jerian says something to the effect, uh, and I can answer that too. Wouldn't your daughter be at rest instead of taking care of you? Hope that doesn't sound too harsh. And I'll let you answer that too. But listen, Jurian, on the other side, listen, I literally died at 12. My heart stopped. And I experienced the other side and came back. I had proof of it with my family. When you're on the other side, you don't need rest. It's your soul. Time does not exist. Hey, honey, time doesn't exist. And you're not really having to take care of anyone. It's a blink, okay? And your energy is expansive. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. It's a
Yes.
blink. So your soul is not really having to take care of anyone, and it doesn't need to lay and rest anywhere or eat or any of that. Do you understand what I'm saying? And it's expansive. So it's
Hmm.
just a blip on the radar. So her daughter's not like hanging out in the house like a ghost, if that makes any
I
sense.
don't think she's 24/7 here. I don't pray, how can I say, to her like 24/7 because I've got things to do too, right? I have a life too. But occasionally when I do pray, when I do meditate, I'm getting signs, undeniable. So maybe part of her job is to be a little bit with me, part, maybe part. But I believe I have other guides as well. Not only her, not only her, because I heard a feminine voice, her, but I hear masculine, and that happened to me before she passed. So I had the connection before she passed.
I mean, it's really hard to explain when you're not in the
Yeah,
situation.
right.
What does he say? I never feel mine, and in a way, I feel that's because she was very young, but also is busy living a new life. And not everybody does. And
Yeah,
sometimes it depends on your level of grief, how high your energy resonates, how
exactly.
tuned in you are. Do you
Yes,
meditate enough? It just depends on where you are in your journey. Sometimes
exactly.
it's more women. It just takes a level of, you know, and it's like I would like to be more connected to my dad on the other side, but I'm
Okay.
not. I'm not like I am my
Um,
father.
there are people who do more meditation than me, more praying than me. Uh, they dig deeper than me. Um, I just, how can I say, I have a full life. I'm married. I have an older daughter. I have two stepsons. Um, I travel a lot. I don't meditate like a monk, for example, from morning until night, every single day, every single day. I don't do that. I don't do
And
that.
sometimes it's your belief system.
Okay.
If you feel a certain way about it, if they don't feel like you're open
Yeah,
about it, sometimes you may overlook the signs. And that's the truth. Sometimes
okay.
they may
Yeah,
be getting trying to get your attention along the way and you're just not seeing it.
true. True. That's true too. That's true too. That's why in the support group where we are, we encourage people to pay attention for signs. It is true.
And would love to invite you because there are a lot of
Yes.
dads there. And it's been more healing than any group. Look, there were a lot of depressing groups out there that when I went in there, I was like, "Ooh, I
Yeah.
can't do this," because some of the parents wanted to live in their grief hard.
Oh, I see. I see. I see. I have a different philosophy. I do cry. I don't let my grief to paralyze me. I
Right.
cried the first 3 years every day. It was very traumatic. It was very painful. And then after those 3 years, it started to subside. But I also make sure that I don't overdo it with the grief because it hurts me physically, mentally, emotionally, and I'm not good for myself and I'm not good for others, for my family. I don't want to get, you know, I don't know if I should say that, but I don't want anybody to change my diaper. I'm sorry. I'm going to try to stay healthy. I'm going to
Yeah.
try to stay healthy. I don't want people to take care of me. I want to take care of others. I don't
Lorraine in the
want,
chat,
yeah,
she's she said she has gotten beautiful signs.
wow, wow. A lot of people do. They have even pictures. We talked about it, right? Pictures with beams, with auras, all kinds of things. Yeah.
Do you want to share what kind of signs you've gotten, Lorraine? You can come up if you want, and you can just use your avatar if you don't want to show your face. Some people are afraid to come up.
Have them as guests the next time,
Now I can't see. I'm so
right?
blind. Yeah. Did you see the video? Did I see what video? I don't know if I did or not. I don't know if I did or not, Lorraine. How? I can drop the link and you can come up. I'll do like this. And you just click on the link and I can bring you up. But and I don't know if you want to say or just leave it for the book, but on Anastasia's journey, she started making requests of Archangel Michael.
True. Yes. And then I would get a person with the name Michael give me my request, or some kind of a link with Archangel Michael, some kind of link, like, for example, my husband was born the same day we celebrate Archangel Michael. So I don't know. I have signs galore. Lots of signs.
She made a trek from one side of the country to Arizona, so now she lives in one of the most spiritual places around.
It is true. Thank you for saying that. I believe that. Yes. I love Arizona. I love Arizona. We
Oh,
are where we're supposed to be, right?
oh
Where
yeah.
the need is.
One day I'll
And
go
you
to
should
Arizona.
come and visit. You should come and visit. Yeah.
Yeah, that is one of the places that I do want to go. Because it's like the mecca of spiritual goings on.
It is true. It is true.
Oh, I did hear that doorbell, Lorraine.
I'm a little scary
Oh,
looking, but yeah,
wow.
I'm here.
Hey, Lorraine, tell them about what happened
Hi.
on your doorbell.
Hi, honey. Yeah, I left you the video. It's my.
I
It was like at my 5 month that my daughter had been transitioned, and I said I got to keep busy, so I was working outside all day long, and I was home, working out in the yard. And when I came in, I sat down with a glass of tea, and what made me open my camera? I was home all day. I didn't need to check that, but I opened it, and she clearly says, "Mommy," at one point, and that's at like 10 seconds in, and then at 20 seconds, you can hear "Mom."
I did hear the mommy part real clearly. I did hear that. So that was pretty wild, yeah.
Yeah, that, and she does a lot of stuff with Alexa. Can't say it out loud or she'll start talking. Um, like playing music, like she'll go. My brother says, I'll go. He sent me a video as well. Um, he was in the bathroom and she turns on the Alexa turns on and she's singing this song, and it was by Kurt Cobain. Um, and he walked into the living room and it started the same song in the living room.
That's
And then on the bottom of the screen, it said, "I love you."
wow. And see, I try to explain this to people, they don't
Oh
want to
my
believe.
God.
Yeah. So, and for me, I always tell her, "Can you leave me something like that? Will hit me over the head because I'm old." And so, those have been signs that'll hit you over the head. Like one day I'm like, I love yellow birds. If you could send me a yellow bird. And I look up and there's a yellow um, finch. And we don't have any yellow birds in our area. So I was really excited.
You just have to be open and believe. That's why I think that Jurian needs to ask for certain signs and and be open to the signs that can come from his daughter. Maybe he never really realized it was possible till now.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for sharing, Lorraine.
Yes. Thank you for having me.
I appreciate it.
You
I know.
look beautiful for having COVID. Shoot, I look like I have COVID.
No, you don't. No, you don't. My husband looked at me today. He said, "You look a lot better." And I said, "Well, I hate to think of what I was looking like a few days ago."
Thank
I just avoided fear. But thank you so much. I might
you.
have to see if I can pull that video up for them to share with your permission sometime.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'll send you the other one as well with with the Alexa.
Oh, thank you very much.
She's so nosy. She'll start talking, and like sometimes I'll turn my TV off in the living room and I'm coming to bed and the TV will turn on. I had it on like a home and garden show, and it'll be on a music channel. See, and I have to go back and turn the TV off.
It just is what it is. It's bittersweet. It can be bittersweet. He said, Julian said he's not sure he would want a sign. It can be bittersweet. It's not that they're a ghost. They're not a ghost. There is a vast difference. It's just they can affect energy a lot quicker because we are energy.
And I had one dream where she actually hugged me, so that was amazing. I was sitting in my little patio playing a game on my tablet, and I looked up at the door and she was standing at the door. And I was like, "Can I hug you?" And she goes, "Yes, but I got a surprise for you." And she moved over and it was my mom, which is the first time I had seen my mom in a dream, and my mom's been gone 5 years now.
Yeah.
So that was pretty neat. And then I was like if I hug her, is she going to like, disappear, disintegrate, but it was a hug and it was beautiful.
Yeah. There's just a lot people don't understand. We're not dismissing um, the reality of what we are. It's just these bodies are temporary. Our souls are forever. you know?
I believe that.
Yes.
But thank you so much, Lorraine.
Okay, good night.
Bye bye. That's why, they say that we do not die. When you see
Yes.
somebody pass away, the energy of the person, I felt the energy of the person move through me. Like when my grandmother passed away, I
Yes.
felt her move through me. I felt the electricity of her move through me when she passed.
Wow.
The
Beautiful.
body, I've tried to explain to people, when you buy a car, you reckon it to this. Pretend like the car is like our physical body, right? And
Yes.
we, the person getting in the car, is like the soul. You drive around the car, which is like the body, you drive it around, and then eventually that car wears down, just like the physical body does. So when it wears down, you either fix it like you would fix a heart, you fix some part of the body, but there comes a time you can no longer fix that. So the soul, just like the human getting out of the car, gets out of that body and goes somewhere. And so it moves
Exactly.
on.
Exactly.
And people just have to understand that. Jerry says, again, not trying to be rude, could the signs and seeing loved ones be a sign you aren't moving on? The only time in my experience, someone is not moving on, that would be what you call a ghost. Seeing loved ones and the signs that we get, they have moved on. They have moved on. When someone experiences hauntings in a house, that is an entity that has not moved on. That is a ghost. That is an energy that has not moved on because either they were attached to the home, something traumatic happened, or they had unfinished business. That is what you call a ghost, and that is when a soul has not moved on. Jerian. That is sad and heart wrenching, and they're attached to a place. And it's consistently that you would have signs or energy from that physical soul, for lack of better, from that soul. You understand what I'm saying? That is when someone has not moved on. The signs that we get from someone, they have completely moved on. They have completely moved on. 100%, I can promise you, they have moved on into the light, to the other side. I know for a fact. There is a vast difference. Vast difference. We would consider them spirits, souls on the other side, and ghosts are the ones that have not moved on. And sometimes they need an assist to find light. It can be confusing. You okay, Anastasia?
I'm okay. Thank you.
Were you
Yeah.
crying or is that sinus?
No, no. I agree with you about the ghosts. No. It's the kids are the kids, right?
Yeah,
It's different. It's different. It's different.
it's vastly different. And
Hmm.
there is a heaviness to the and a sadness to the, ghost, to the, souls that are stuck here. there was a sadness.
Mm-hmm.
And I have helped a couple of them to move on. I had to help at the request of one of my professors, another professor, to move on that was trying to stay. I had to help him move into the light. And that was um, emotional and heavy and a lot. It's a lot. It takes a lot out of you to do that kind of work because sometimes they're very resistant,
Mm-hmm.
especially if you have the spirit of a child looking for a parent on this side. It's hard. So I hope that answers your question, Jarian. But yeah, we know for a fact that they're there. But Anastasia has been on a journey of writing. She started writing prior. She has studied Reiki, correct?
Correct. Yes.
And what other
It
healing
helped.
modalities?
And biomagnetic touch, which is something like Reiki as well. But I just wanted to figure out how can you be a healer without medications, right? Because I started to be a doctor. I know about all the medications out there that you can go and get, but I wanted to see, is there another way for healing?
Yeah,
And there are a lot of ways. There are a lot of ways to heal yourself. And I was curious, the scientist in me said, dig deeper into the healing. And I read a lot of books and I educated myself on the subject. And I'm happy about all my discoveries, on the healing techniques. I'm happy finding out. Uh, there are like great authors out there that I have discovered since I got to this journey of writing. Like, I don't know if your audience heard of Masaru Emoto, who was creating crystals, beautiful crystals of water after the prayers.
and the
I
rice
don't know.
experiment.
Right, and the rice experiment, exactly. And then also there are authors that they try to explain how you materialize events into your life in a scientific way using math. In my book, I don't do that. I just tell the audience from the spiritual point of view what has happened to me, and I'm only trying to share my experience. I'm not trying to convince anybody of anything. I'm just sharing my experience. And if I can help somebody, they can find me in Facebook. They can buy my book. In my book, there is my email. They can write to me. And I'm available to help anybody who has questions. I will answer them
Um,
the best
I
I
love.
can. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was telling her, we've been doing some quantum healing and live
Yes.
energy healing on this, and I've been talking about alternative healing, and I was like, man, we're like on the same road here, you know,
Yes.
because this
Yes.
whole path we've been talking about in here is about trying to get people to resonate higher and learn to heal and help everybody else, have the domino effect because we're in a spiritual warfare right now.
Exactly. Exactly. And we're into a mass awakening. More and more people, they go out there talking about exactly what you just said. We try to help people to get educated on these subjects. It is a must. And I would love it if you can offer some courses, Dana. Are you thinking about it?
Yeah, I am thinking about offering courses and doing it, like love offerings, not any expensive things, to
Okay.
try to get people to work on themselves and open their own gifts up. And there's a lot of
Yes.
healers in here, and you know people have
Yes.
abilities they don't even know they do. Jurian says, does the
Yes.
age a person matter when they die, and if they can show signs? No, because when we get to the other side, you can advance in your age, and souls are more advanced when they get to the other side anyway, you know, and they can choose to age on up or not. It doesn't matter the age when they passed. The consciousness
Yes.
is more aware on the other side anyway. And let me tell you, there have been studies, period, that even babies are more consciously aware and intelligent than people are giving them credit for, even at a few months old. That they're
Wow.
putting
Yeah.
pieces together in their awareness and making sense of things when people aren't giving them credit. So no, babies and
Yes.
small ones are able to give signs when they're on the other side. And you can even, like, in your heart, in your mind, talk to them, communicate with them. I mean, I talk to my son often in my heart and in my head, sometimes out loud, but mostly in my heart and in my head. And Jury, and I'll tell you, I even have evidence that you may not have been here when I showed the video. I finally caught it on video on birthdays, holidays, special occasions. My son will make toys go off. We haven't replaced we haven't replaced batteries, and some don't have batteries, in over 4 years. Okay? He will make the toys, different lights and different things go off on the toys, and they will say things that they aren't even programmed to say. They're not haunted. We don't mess with him because we know how he's able to utilize that and communicate. And I know for a fact that it's my son. Call me Cray Cray, but I've been tested, and I am a evidential psychic medium. Period. I'm also very educated. So I don't care who judges me. It's okay. It's not my business what people think of me, and I know I'm a good person. So I got it on video so I could prove it to people, and it's okay. And I showed it.
Amazing. These are
Yeah,
amazing signs.
yeah.
Amazing.
I showed it in here. I mean, I may still have it on. I may still have it in here. Hold on. I had a really good one, and when I was trying to show the second one, I think I erased it trying to show it, and it made me so mad because it was even better than the first one, because it was like Christmas and Eden's birthday and stuff. Because like clockwork, he will do it on the holidays or when he's, you know, we just can expect it. Come on, let me find it. Don't let me erase it. Okay, is that it? Mm-mm. Let's see if that's it. Hold on, I know it's near the Christmas one. Don't let me bore you, but you will like it when I find it. Okay, I know it's close to this one. Hold on, be patient with me, or I'll start singing, and you don't want that. Oh, you'll like this. This is me and Noah when I just had him. That's sweet.
Beautiful picture. Beautiful. Wow. Beautiful.
Okay,
Both of you.
thank you. I'm trying. Is that it? Okay, here's one of them. Let's play it. That's when he started making it go off. Now it's on a floor that's made of tile. We put it behind a chair where nobody can interrupt it or cause it to go off. Okay, let's see if I can put the volume up. Okay. The TV was on. I finally cut the TV down so you could hear it in a minute. He changes the lights. Watch. See how the lights are different? The lights are controlled separately on the toy, by the way. My dog was scared. Okay, if you listen, I should have cut the TV down. Anyway, I walked out and I came back in. He cut it off. That toy's on the floor behind a recliner. Nobody can touch it on tile. So then the last time it went off, it said, "Look, I can fly. Look, I can fly." It's not programmed to say that. And then another time it said, "I love you. I love you." Look, it's a driving thing. It's not programmed to say any of that stuff. is supposed to beep a horn. You see what I'm saying?
Wow.
But and then he's got a doll and it will say things. Anyway, people believe what you want.
You have evidence.
Yeah.
You have proof. Yeah.
And like I've said, we've got
Wow.
a light with a dimmer switch, and we've had it go bright for yes and low for no when I was working out. And I was like, Noah, is that you? And I said, if it's you, go bright for yes. And it went bright. So all three of us
Wow.
had a 20-minute conversation. And then my daughter was like, I want signs just for myself. Just for myself. And they witnessed it in this last year, so she had a feeling she needed to go to the lake one day. And I think it was after work. Something told her to go to the lake, so she went to the lake and walked straight up to it, and she saw the scarf floating in it. So she opened the scarf, and there was a coconut. And in the coconut was I don't know how it said it had $21, but it was laid out in such a way that it had some kind of meaning for her. I think it had four fives and a one. But anyway, it has some kind of significance, and he was 21 when he passed away. So it was laid out where it was directed to her. So she knew it was for her. Anyway, it was weird, but not weird. But something told her to go and she found it. You see what I'm saying?
Wow.
Hey, Sea Cruise. She says, hello, everyone. I'm late, but I will catch the replay. And Shoeless One, Steve, he is one of the people that entered this community. Hey, Renee Ronner, you want to connect to chat about healing work. He entered the community, and when I first met him, I said, you're a healer. I did a live healing on here, and he joined me, and I said, come up and join me, because I just felt like he was a healer. And we had someone that had the rash on her whole body I was telling you about. And I said,
Oh, yeah.
I can't promise you this is going to work. And then she came back and it was all but cleared up.
Amazing. Wow.
But we take risk in this community.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like you said, sometimes taking a chance and walking outside of the norm
Yes.
and doing alternative healing
Yes.
sometimes is better than Western healing.
Yes. Actually, we have some examples of that when the doctors raised their hands and they said, we cannot do anything about you to the patient. And then the patient went for energy healing and got well 100%. There is evidence of that. Now, it might not happen every day. We don't hear
Yeah,
it every day, but
right.
it can happen. But it can happen. It can happen.
Yeah, it's like I said, I can't promise you it's going to work, but we can try.
Same, yeah, same with the materialization and the book I just wrote. And, it doesn't happen 100%, but I'll take the 95.
Yeah. And Shelly said we did it with her neck. She had pain in her neck, and
Okay.
it worked
And it worked.
because she's out there caring. She's a carer. She helps care for people that can't care for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
She's in the healthcare business, and she uses her body a lot, and she has a lot of pain from taking care of people.
So I don't know if you heard Dr. Bruce Lipton. He's a biologist, and he said it doesn't matter if your mom had cancer, your father had cancer, it doesn't matter. If you have a different lifestyle, you can be healthy 100%,
Yeah,
and you can heal yourself, you can do a whole everything. It is the same thing when I said we're co-creators of our own reality. That goes to health as well. Not only to co-create money, not only to co-create love, not only to co-create projects, but that can be applied on your health. It
yeah,
is up to you. You choose what you want to do with your life, with your body, and you take action. When you take action, um, the necessary steps, then you materialize everything you want. Literally, you can move mountains.
yes, you can. I mean, you just back up everything that we talk about because look, since Thanksgiving, my mom broke her knee. My husband, our dog decided to be Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and flew through the air and landed on his manhood, and he was in severe pain. And then my daughter got COVID, and so all of this was going on, and I let my energy get low. And I've been very lucky. And I have MS, and then I ended up with COVID. I let my energy get low. I've been pretty healthy and pretty, I can't afford to
Yeah,
do that again. So I have to resonate higher and start taking better care of myself. And I'm always preaching resonate higher, take care of yourself, make time for yourself.
I I remember I remember that one Thanksgiving I was hosting people who didn't have where to go. The second Thanksgiving after that, I was the recipient of my neighbor's, you know, love. I was a guest. I was homeless. And then the next Thanksgiving, I was having my own house, my own family again. So you can change situations. You can definitely change them. And I also believe that if you're a nice person, a good person, you look for healthy ways to lead
Yeah,
your life, you have not only the support of the community, your family, your friends, but it is as if the universe is coming all together like a puzzle to help you out. It is when your thoughts are vibrating out there, the universe is matching that frequency, that vibration, and makes things manifest.
yeah,
It is whatever you put out there. So you need to be careful what you put out there.
yeah. Thoughts are things. Thoughts are
Yes.
things.
The only thing is the recipe to manifestation, we talked about it, Dana. It is aligning, right? To align the
Yeah,
thought, the emotion, and the feelings. And when you are there like 100%, then you manifest. But if you're not 100%, you start with the buts and the ifs and the
yeah,
when and the how. You're making your life difficult as far as the manifestation goes.
yeah. That's why I always try to tell people I start them with here, and then I tell them to close their eyes, and I take them to where the manifestation is, where they've already
Right,
created it. And then I take
right,
them back to where they are, and I said, okay, now your job is to create the bridge and take the action because you've already created what it is. So now you've got to
right,
take the action and make the movements to it because
right.
you've already done it. You know what it feels like and smells like and all the
And we can
things.
change it. And we can change it. and we can
Yeah.
change it.
So,
So, but a lot of times we get so much in, how can I say, worked up and sucked up with the drama that we're not stopping to think. We don't stop to think that we can change things. We can
yeah.
change them. We're not powerless. We think that we're losing control. But in reality, we have a lot of power inside us. We
Oh,
have a
yeah.
lot of power. We've got the power to change things. It is up to us. We need to find solutions. There are solutions out there for every problem, for
You
every
just have
situation.
you have to turn it into a positive baby tornado.
Yes. Yes,
And
absolutely.
when I get in the most hopeless of situations, that's when I just drop everything, every doubt, everything, and just turn it into what I feel like is a positive baby tornado. I drop all doubts and I go there. That's what it feels like. I'm like,
You
I'm gonna
remind
fix.
me, I love the tornado analogy. I also was, I was listening to this lady say every night before you close your eyes, get into this positive vortex, she said. Something like the tornado, like you said, to the positive vortex, and put out their gratitude. I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful for my house. I'm grateful for my family, my friends, my this, my that. And she says, when you fall asleep like that, then you get up refreshed in the morning instead of, with a headache because you were thinking before you fell asleep to all your problems of the day. So that's another good practice.
Well,
And I'm
it's like
following it.
I'll go look at my analytics, and before the thing ever pops up, I go, but I'm grateful.
Yes.
You know, it's like when I go look at something that I need to see, I'll go before I ever look at the results. I go, but I'm grateful.
Exactly. Because the universe is going to give you more of that which you are grateful for, and it's going to give you more abundance. So if you put out gratitude, then you're going to get good results back for sure.
I just
It
need to,
happens.
instead of waiting till everyone around me is like, I don't know what to do, and I have to
Right.
go
No,
into.
you need to be it. You're not going to wait. You're not waiting. You're
I
right.
need to
You're not
be
going
the
to wait.
baby. I need to be the mini baby, positive baby tornado more often.
Yeah, you have to. You have to.
I would like you
You're
to
not going to
show me.
say, yeah, you're not going to say, like, when everything is going to fall to place, I will be like that. You should be like that right now. And then everything will fall into place, right?
Yeah, I just realized here with you today, I only turn into that when, yeah, everybody's like wrecking out.
Okay.
I would like for you to show them your book. Do you have one on hand?
Yes. And say what?
Just show them your book, tell them the name of it, tell them where they can find it.
Okay. Challenging the Unseen is right now, everybody's buying books from Amazon. So you can just type the title Challenging the Unseen, and you're going to see me there. And you can also find me on Facebook as well. I used to have a website, but something happened with COVID. They didn't announce me. I don't know what. No more website right now, but I'm telling you, go to Amazon and get the book and get in touch with me. I will be so happy to hear from you all. Thank you for the invitation. Thank you for allowing me to come to your show. It is an incredible show. You were asking me to tell you signs of my daughter, but you have wonderful signs from your son. Oh my God. And yes, you should share them more often. I'm very impressed. I love the work you're doing, and I hope I can get to one of your classes. Just let us know when. Just put
Yeah,
that class together. Let us know, Dana. I'll be very interested.
well, I love you to death, Anastasia.
Thank you so very much. I'm honored. Thank you. Thank you. And let us know. Let us know what's next, right?
Okay, everybody, try to pick up a copy of her book. Like, she's got something going on in Hollywood as it stands.
We're
You know,
trying. We're trying to make movies.
I think it would be
We're
awesome.
trying.
But we
We'll
need to
see.
get some more spiritual
Yes.
stuff going on out there. You
Yes.
know, if
Yes.
not, we need to start making our own movies. I don't want to be in it, but you know.
Oh my gosh. And thank you for the advice you gave me the other day that I should be communicating with my daughter when I am at ease. I
Yeah,
am doing that, but not so much. But thank you for the advice. You are absolutely right about it. You always need to be in that good place.
you're most
So
welcome.
you're right about that. You're right. We
But
have
you
to
know,
be more positive.
yeah, yeah. Everybody's saying Anastasia. She has a lot of wisdom. Not only is she smart, she's charming. I love to hear you talk.
I'm glad because some people don't like my accent. I'm sorry. English is not my first language.
You know, it's funny.
But
When I first started talking to you, it took me a minute, and then all of a sudden, it's like my ears adapted, and then I just
I'm
understood everything.
happy. I'm happy that you say that. Thank you. That's a big compliment. Thank you.
Oh, you don't have to thank me. It was just like I don't know. It's just like something adapted, and I was able to catch everything.
My daughter makes fun of me, my oldest daughter. She comes to my house and she pretends to be me in front of the rest of the family. And um, she mimics my voice and she makes it sound even worse than it is.
Oh, honey, my
But I
husband's
learned to laugh. I learned to laugh. I'm like, okay, make fun of me. It's okay.
my husband is from Denmark, so
Wow, that's nice. Does
we
he have
say,
an accent?
"Oh, please." He sounds like Schwarzenegger from the South. We say he
Oh,
speaks.
stop.
We say he speaks Danglish.
Oh my gosh.
It's still pretty thick, so we make fun of him a lot.
Again, let me know when you're going to teach your course. I want to take it. Please.
Okay,
I
I will.
want to. I
I
want
don't
to.
even know the name of it or what it's going to be like yet. So, okay.
Well, keep in touch, please. Keep in touch because I want to learn more. I love to learn.
Oh,
I
I do
love to
too.
learn.
So we'll be learning from each other. But it has been a great honor to
Okay.
have you on. Thank everybody
Thank
for
you so
showing
much.
up today for my
And
COVID return.
thank you for the audience. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
And we always have people show up when for the after show. I don't want to call it after show,
Oh,
but you know, it
mhm.
uploads and people watch it after it uploads.
Excellent. I'm going to tell my family too and my friends to watch
Okay.
it. Thank you.
So
Thank you
anyway,
so much.
it has been a pleasure. Thanks everybody for watching. I love you all so much. If you would like to buy me a
We love you
coffee,
too.
you can do so at Miracles3 at charter.net on PayPal. Thank you for returning and not forgetting about me. Thank you for embracing Anastasia. Check out her book,
Thank you. Thank
and
you.
I will see you all on Wednesday night. We will be having more guests to follow, And remember, your vibe attracts your tribe. I love all of you so much. I will see you next time. Bye, everybody. And
Bye.
here
Thank you.
we
Thank you.
go. Bye bye. Dun 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 dun.